We've all seen these reviews of the DJI Mic Mini. It's an amazing microphone at an amazing price point, but it only comes with a USB-C adapter, which is kind of annoying when you have an iPhone with a lightning adapter. So I purchased this myself, and I'm going to go through some options to see what works and how you can use it with the iPhone lightning port. Stick around if you want to find out the simplest as well as the cheapest solution to this problem.
That are super cheap. These are like a couple of bucks. So if you're not completely reliant on the Bluetooth functionality of this being free of a cable, and you're fine with this might actually be the cheaper option, because I got this for 70 euros now, and these have been a lot cheaper, as I said before. So if you're really on the lookout for the cheapest option, this might be the go-to. But we'll also compare the quality, and maybe that does make the difference. Maybe these sound way better than this does, but in my experience, compared to the iPhone microphone, these do sound a bit better. And then if you're outside and it's windy or you're far away from the camera, obviously these are going to be way better than the iPhone itself. But then again, if you are recording with the iPhone and you want to plug these in, this adapter will work, these two in combination, but won't be able to move far away with the phone. So yeah, we'll be unboxing this now, and then we'll take a look at all these things that we want to test.
And in here we have all the things that they send you with it: the aux cable, the charging case, which is quite heavy. I guess it has to be because of the battery inside. The bag is also pretty cool. Haven't seen that on the Amazon site, so that's kind of a surprise. But let's open this up. And the microphones are in the case already. So check this out. These are super tiny. Didn't think they were this small. I mean, it is called the Mini. And then you get the clip-on thing as well as the magnets, which is very cool. So you get two options. You can either clip it to your shirt or use the magnets and kind of like put the magnet in between your shirt, depending on what you want to use it for. There's this aux cable as well as a USB-C to USB-A cable included. So I'll just go ahead and charge up the case, and in the meantime we will be looking at these microphones. And yeah, it's the double pack. I've got two of them, and we'll also take a look at this piece right here, which I believe does not support onboard audio recording, which is kind of annoying, and I don't know why they did that. So you can also charge it over here, so you don't need the case. And then there's the adapter, as I said before, which you can hook up here and then connect this directly to any USB-C device. However, I find this to be very annoying because I do not have a USB-C phone, so I would have to purchase the other adapter, but we'll see if it works with this adapter too. What it looks like on my shirt with me speaking, so you kind of can get an idea if it sounds any good. But also, this is how it looks. It doesn't look as clean with this dongle attached, like the aux cable is connected to the Apple adapter. But yeah, if you're hearing sound right now, it does work. You can use the adapter and that way save 20 bucks. Now you see me recording from the iPad because that actually has a USB-C port just for testing reasons, testing purposes. I will be doing that. Also, my iPhone is empty, so I'm charging that up. I did try this setup right here, and it did not work. It did not work for me, but that could be due to some other reasons. I will try this out at the end again. I'm gonna test one of these mic covers too, even though I'm on the inside right now, and it's not that windy actually. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so I accidentally paused the recording, which you can do apparently by pressing one of these buttons. I'm going to press the power button once, and that is supposed to activate noise cancellation, and it also indicates with a yellow light. It's going to get a bit closer, and this is probably the ideal distance. Let's see if I press the button again. Tell me, can you hear a difference? I actually have some noise in the background, but it's not that loud. Let me just 1 second. I'll get closer to some noise and without without noise cancellation, and with noise cancellation turned on. Okay, and now I'm gonna put it on my shirt again, so you can actually, for the rest of the video, kind of get an idea of what it sounds like when it's in place. With the iPad right now, it works perfectly. You just plug it in, it all lights up, and it works perfectly. You don't have to change any settings. You don't have to download an app. You can just plug it in. Now let's check this out with the iPhone, and I'm just gonna unplug it. We'll see if the video pauses, but I'll plug in the adapter so you can see right here. So now it's unplugged, so now you can hear the regular iPad video audio. And now I'm gonna plug it in here. I accidentally pressed that button. But as you can see, it is now all connected with the adapters, and the light is on. The second microphone, the one I'm currently wearing is connected, and I'll take it off, put it in frame so you can actually see it. I'm gonna put it here. Now I'm gonna start recording a video, and we'll see. I'll switch over the camera now, and you can see whether or not this actually sounds better, whether or not you can hear the sound, because if not, you actually need to purchase the adapter, which would kind of make this not as good of a deal. But yeah, as you can see, this is the iPhone recording with the dongle attached. Maybe it doesn't work, maybe it does work. I'm gonna pause this video, and now I'm gonna go ahead and try out one of these microphones. So now, start the video back up. I have disconnected this microphone and now talking into this microphone right here. So you should notice a difference between the iPhone microphone or the iPad microphone and this microphone right here, which looks kind of similar, but it is way cheaper. So now you can judge whether or not that is like worth it for you. But in my case, I don't know, if I don't have if I need to buy the adapter, it might just be better for me to get one of these and then record with a different device than my phone. But then again, you have to separately record audio as well as the video and then stitch them together, which is pretty annoying, but nothing that can't be done. Now you've seen it all: the super cheap microphone, cable bound, the DJI Mic Mini, as well as the iPad and iPhone native microphones, or the built-in microphones. We've tested a bunch of different configurations to make this work with the iPhone Lightning port. Up until this point, nothing has worked, but I have one last trick up my sleeve, and that is this adapter. Super cheap, costs basically $2. If you compare this adapter to the official adapter that costs $20, this is definitely a way better deal. Since it is such a budget microphone, I feel like the accessories can't add that much to it. Like, I'm not spending a fifth of the price on just accessories. So let me just get these out. I'll connect both mics. And now I'll grab my iPhone, connect it to the adapter. The battery on my phone is very low right now, but I've made sure not to be in low power mode. I'll start a video recording here, but first I'll plug in the adapter using the adapter. Okay, and the light stopped flashing, which I'm interpreting as it did work. It's connected now. So I'll hit record. And this is the test. We'll see if this works. So, $2 adapter. Does it work? Which would be even cheaper than this adapter, and you don't have to use the aux port, which is cool. So I'm gonna grab one of these microphones. Hello, hello. Now you should hear me very well. I'm very close to the microphone. It's pretty much perfectly positioned. And yeah, we'll see. I'll start a voice recording too. In voice recording, it doesn't look like it's working. So I'll go really oh, it is working, guys. It looked like the regular, and if I switch these around, so I have one here and the other one, this one I had up close to my mouth, and as you can see, if I put it away from the video but close to my mouth, it does get louder. So guys, it is confirmed. This is the working method, $2 solution to getting this working. And it looks kind of weird. You don't have to get this specific adapter with this dongle here. But this way it does work, and you can record in one session, and it saves the audio right to the file, which makes it so much better. There's one more thing I wanted to show you guys. You can even put this adapter, the adapter that I purchased like myself, you can put it in here, and as you can see, I took off the rubber band, this right here, because I don't think I'll need this. And yeah, you can even close the lid and take everything you need in this compact box. So with this test done, I want to say thank you to all of you that stayed to the end. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.